the essence of the eternal divine spirit, the one that causes all that exists to exist, the one that is self-existent.
How many men have children and the children never meet their father? See, you created a void in that child because you are a part of that child.
Black power! Black power!
Black power!
Black power!
Black power!
Are you feeling fatigued and can barely make it through the day without some type of caffeine?
Are you on a journey of healing your body but need a little help?
Then alkaline water is what you really need.
Alkaline water has many benefits. Alkaline water can help restore pH balance in the body. Consuming beverages such as soda and coffee can make your body acidic.
Did you know that too much acid in your body has been linked to an internet, heart disease, obesity, diabetes, autoimmune disease, chronic pain, and other chronic conditions like gout and arthritis?
Those who use alkaline water have reported increased energy levels, clearer skin, reduction in inflammation, better digestion, and many other health benefits. I've used alkaline water for years, and it's been instrumental in sustaining my health when I was diagnosed with sarcoidosis.
Are you ready to take responsibility for your body's health?
If the answer is yes, then our alkaline water is just what you need. Bring your own bottles. It's only $3 for each gallon. To place an order or for more information, you can reach us at 773-846-3091. Thank you in advance for your support.
Hi, my name is Sister Ebony Stevenson. I am your announcer for today. Welcome to the Toma Nation's weekly Sunday worship service from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. every Sunday at 616 East 71st Street here in Chicago, Illinois, and also live on Facebook. If you would like more information, you can reach us at www.facebook.com/TomaNation2 or give us a call at 773-952-8302. Now I am going to recite our opening. In the name of the eternal divine spirit, the one that causes all that exists to exist, the one that is self-existent, the one who directs the sunships of millions and trillions of years, and the one who made time the seed of the universe, known among the ancient Kemites or Egyptians as Amun-Ra and Aten, among the Hebrews as Ansar, Yahweh, and Elohim, among the Christians as Lord, God, and Jehovah, among the Muslims and Islamic world as Allah, the one God, among the Rastafarians as Jah, Rastafari, among the Yoruba tribes of West Africa as Odumare, Eshu, and many other Orisha names. I bear witness that all these names refer to the same one, Almighty Spirit, and it is to that essence which I give reverence and to whom I submit. I boldly proclaim that we, the descendants of those black men and women who survived the transatlantic slave trade, are the Lost 13 tribe, born in North America and are of a Nubian Kemetic lineage. I further proclaim that the blood of all the nations of the earth flows through our veins. I greet you in the ancient but holy words of peace, Hotep, Shalom, Assalamu alaikum, Habaragani, Alafia, and Ashe. Now I am going to recite the 13 points of what we believe and know. Number 1. We believe and know that we are not to repeat the mistakes of the past prophets and messengers of the Almighty Creator of the heavens and earth. Number 2. We believe and know that we can only establish an economic base through the application of the knowledge of self and the incorporation of the ideologies of the Honorable Marcus Garvey, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Mahatma Gandhi, and Ben Ami. Number 3. We believe and know that the prophets and messengers of the Holy Bible, the Holy Quran, and the Kemetic Holy Books were all black. Number 4, we believe and know that Jesus Christ of 2,000 years was and is a black man. Number 5, we believe and know that the knowledge of the Almighty Creator goes beyond books written by the prophets and messengers of the Almighty Creator. Number 6, we believe and know that in order to promote and coordinate unity, we must first recognize and accept the uniqueness of being able to worship our Creator, regardless of religious denomination, name, title, ritual, particular dress, or holy book, as long as it recognizes the Almighty Creator of the heavens, earth, and the universe as supreme. Number 7, we believe and know that it is impossible to tell the truth without exposing the wicked governments of the world. Number 8, we believe and know that the United States government, in collaboration with other European nations, have a now objective to exterminate dark-skinned people of color off the earth through the act of genocide. Number 9, we believe and know that some of the most effective methods that are being used today are AIDS, birth control, alcohol and drug abuse, vaccinations, gang and domestic violence, systematic elimination of trauma centers, the public school system, and public aid within the black communities of America and the world. Number 10, we believe and know that the last trick that Satan is playing on us is the dividing of us by our religious differences, religious gangbanging. Number 11, we believe and know that the conflict between the various religions are comparable to the conflict between various street gangs within the inner cities of America. Number 12, we believe and know that the war on drugs and gangs is a diabolical plot to disarm the black community of weapons, break up the black family, withdraw our constitutional rights, also kill and incarcerate young black males under the undercover code name Able 2029. And number 13, we believe and know that every letter, shape, sound, and numerical value contains esoteric information that completely transcends the specific contextual meaning of the word. Our purpose: to bring about the growth of a righteous community in accordance with the laws of the Creator of the universe, under the leadership and guidance of Brother Minister Raheem Quasad Aten, to provide solutions to the social and economic ills that plague the communities of urban America. Our goal: to re-educate and retrain youth and young adults to develop positive moral values as an alternative to delinquent behaviors, because you can't rebuild a community and not rebuild the minds of the residents of the community to meet the responsibilities of maintaining the community's image. Our mission: to enhance the economic development of our communities by establishing businesses, real and personal properties, thereby creating jobs and/or entrepreneurship training programs that will reverse the concept of leaving the community to buying back the community. Our motto: let your light so shine before men that they shall see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Matthew 5:16. Now we're going to recite our salute to the red, black, and green flag. Everyone put your right fist in the air and repeat after me. Here's to this flag of mine, the red, black, and green. Hopes in its future bright, Africa has seen. Here's to the red of it, great nations shall know of it. In time to come, red blood shall flow of it. Historians shall write of it, this flag of mine. Here's to the black of it, 400 million's back of it, whose destiny depends on it. The red, black, and green of it, old flag of mine. Here's to the green of it, young men and women shall dream of it, face shots and shells for it, maidens shall sing of it, waving so high. Here's to the whole of it, colors bright and pole of it, pleased is my soul with it, regardless of what is told of it. Thanks to God for giving it, this great flag of mine. Please keep your right fist raised high in the air as we sing our Black National Anthem. Black power, black power, black power. Black power is the power to define, develop, and defend that which is in the best interest of Black people.
Peace, brothers and sisters. My name is Ebony Stevenson with the Temple of Mercy Association. Welcome to the Toma Nation's weekly worship service. We are an all-inclusive, Black cautious, righteous movement dedicated to the social, economic, and spiritual survival of Black people in urban America. If you enjoy what you see and hear today, the Toma Nation would like to extend our invitation to you and your family to join us each and every Sunday from 12 noon to 3 p.m. at the Bob Biz Center located at 644 East 79th Street, Chicago, Illinois. Come and be fed by God's messengers. For info on our Wednesday study classes, call 773-846-3091. Please stand for the salute to the flag. Here's to this flag of mine.
Here's to this flag of mine.
The red, black, and green.
The red, black.
Original salute.
Black power.
Original salute.
Black power.
Original salute.
Black power.
Again, Black power is the power to define, the power to develop, and the power to defend that which is in the best interest of Black people. In the name of the everlasting Father, he that causes all that exists to exist, he that is self-existent, he who directs the sonships of millions and trillions of years, he who made time, the seed of the universe. He's known among the ancient Kemites or Egyptians as Amen-Ra and Aten, among the Hebrews as Ansar, Yahweh, and Elohim, among the Christians as Lord, God, and Jehovah, among the Muslims as Allah, the one God, among the Rastafaris as Jah, Rastafari, among the Yoruba tribe as Olodumare and Obatala. But I bear witness that all of those names refer to the same one Almighty God. And it is to him whom I give reverence and to whom I submit. Out of all of the names of God, there are 99 names or attributes that are attained or attuned or directed toward being a name of God. But we say that all of them refer to the same one God. I boldly proclaim that we are those children of those Black men and women who survived the transatlantic slave trade, and that we are that lost 13th tribe born right here in North America, and that we are the Nubian Kemetic lineage. I further proclaim that the blood of all the nations of the earth flow through our veins. I greet you all in the ancient but yet holy words of peace in the languages of our fathers, of Hotep,
Hotep,
Shalom,
Shalom Aleichem,
Assalamu Alaikum,
Alaykum Salam, sir.
Baragani,
Jemosate Habaragani,
Lafil,
Alafi and Duque,
and Ashe.
Ashe.
All greeting words and salutations of peace in the languages of our fathers. I greet you and welcome you in peace.
Peace.
Welcome, welcome to the Toma Nation. Protocol being set by our announcer, where we are located here at the Bach Business Center, 644 East on 79th Street. Just asking you if you have time to come on by and hear what we have to say to you in person. I am Brother Minister Raheem Kased Aten, aka also known professionally as a musician, as the sax preacher. The co-founder of this movement is Minister Omari Jahi Aten, along with the First Lady of the movement, Sister Makita Aisha Aten. Today I want to discuss with you some things that's been going on in the world. As you know, the Temple of Mercy Association is an all-inclusive, black conscious, but yet righteous movement. Our total dedication is to black people. First in North America, then throughout the world. And what we do in our movement, and we've been going for at least 27, 28 years since 1990. We're not New Jacks on the scene, and we're not Johnny-come-latelys on the scene, but we've been here under the radar for a while. And we've had a lot of victories, and we've had a lot of defeats. But one thing I do notice is that the things that the enemy did to us in the 90s, that they are continuing to do in the 21st century, and that they have not let up. The problem is we have been let down. And the ones who have let us down, brothers and sisters, is ourselves. And so in the world, you see killing, you hear, and you see all sorts of calamities, be it natural or be it man-made. But yet, no one too much is addressing it like we should. And since Harry Belafonte spoke at the NAACP Awards, and he mentioned to those in the audience, the black audience, and specifically to the musicians and artists and actors, that it is time to unleash radical thought. And I'm going to talk about that. But before I talk about that, I want to express to you by way of song, because music is universal. Music has its own language. It crosses the color line, it crosses the language line, and it's so universal that it has the ability to alter your thinking. If it's played with the right frame of mind, righteousness is on your mind. Moral conduct is on your mind. Peace is on your mind. Then that is what will be conveyed, and that is what you will receive. I'm known as the sax preacher because they say I play the horn like I'm preaching a sermon. And I don't want to really get all into it, but what I'm going to do is play this song. It's called That's the Way of the World. And then I'll get right into my lecture on how and why today we must unleash radical thought based on some of the prescribed readings that we have for this month of January. As you know, we do something every month that helps us to know more and more about our condition, who our people are, and all the different persuasions we happen to be involved in, and how we can open those doors that we might come together in a spirit of unity and work together for a common cause. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a minute as I put this thing together and do this song for you called That's the way of the world. You got time to run to your people, to run to your friends, to run to your neighbors, and let them know that the sex preacher is coming on and getting ready to do his thing. All right. I can't walk because the cameras can't follow me, but I will try my best to stay right here and make it happen. Can you all see me outside of this podium? We don't need to move the podium, do we? Okay. Then we'll get started. All right. All right, whenever you're ready. Let's see. You should be. Take that out. I'll show you. Yes, I'll plug that out. Yeah, you should be ready now. Right here. Thank you. Got a little worked up. Thank you, Minister Doe.
Yes, sir.
That's a pretty long song. It took a lot of time. But I just thought I'd play a little something coming from the heart. They say what comes from the heart reaches the heart. And that bag is a towel. I'm gonna need that. Y'all all right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, say amen.
Amen.
Say black power.
Black power.
All right, all right. I believe you now. That is the way of the world. And what you saw me do was express what's going through me based on how I view this world. I always believe in redemption, that things can be salvaged, that things can and people can be saved. No matter what the condition, no matter how deep the wound, I do believe in healing. I do believe in forgiveness. I do believe in being saved.
Okay.
Brothers and sisters, though, I also believe, as the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey said, and he, in 2 words, expressed where we should start with all of that you heard me say. And he said you should start with your race first. He has a book out called Race First. And that is one of the challenges of Black America. That even when we made it all the way to the White House, even though the predecessors before him practiced race first, him being a black man did not practice race first. We seem to enjoy helping other people get where they want to go, or other races get where they want to go. We want to carry them either along with us, or sometimes we just want to champion their cause. We'll talk about what's happening over in Israel. We'll talk about what's happening here with the immigrants coming across the border. We'll champion that cause. We'll march with them. We will stand up and speak. But when it comes to us, we still beg. When it comes to us, we still accept crumbs. When it comes to us, we are so resilient that no matter what you hit us with, we still come back and kiss you for it, and then you kick us back down again, and then we'll come back and kiss you again, and you'll kick us back down again and try to walk away, and we'll grab your leg, Mr. White Man. Oh, no matter how brutal you are to us, whether it's physical or in word or by law, we gonna forgive you. Black man and woman, we need to forgive ourselves for that type of an atrocity of doing more for other people than we're doing for our own selves. And so I'm speaking of black genocide. And I want to read something to you from a book that we had as one of our prescribed readings. It was called Somebody's Trying to Kill You.
Yes, sir. Great.
And in this book,
Great book.
Dr. Harry X. Davidson asked a question regarding what would have to happen to you in order for you to believe that somebody's trying to kill you. I'm saying that somebody's trying to kill us here in America.
That's right.
Yes.
No, you say, well, we killing ourselves. Well, no. Somebody's smart enough to attach a disease to our sex drive and call it AIDS. And then they were smart enough to attach one of their weapons and put it in our hand, and knowing that because we're in poverty, we kind of got a little anger issue going on that comes from poverty and lack, L-A-C-K, and so they just had to just drop a few guns off to us, and when we get a little angry with each other, we'll use those guns to eliminate us, ourselves. And so we say that here's a scenario of a person who wakes up in the morning. Now think about this. And he pulls the bed sheets back, and he discovers a poisonous cobra snake in his bed. Mm-hmm. Would you think then that somebody's trying to kill you?
Yes.
A poisonous snake in your bed. But then that wasn't enough. The day wasn't over.
That was accident.
After he got rid of the snake and he got dressed to go to work, when he got in his car, he drove about 3 blocks, and when he came to a red light, he discovered that his brakes were not working. Working fine yesterday, stopping at every light, even making screeching noises to burn rubber a little bit. But for some reason, his brakes wasn't working. Well, he still didn't think nobody was trying to kill him. And so it says here, I think it was a few more things that happened in his life that day. And it says, black people are experiencing questionable situations that would indicate that somebody's trying to kill us, but we don't want to accept that reality. Now, wouldn't you think somebody was trying to kill us if we saw on television one of our own, a young man, being shot 16 times? And instead of getting a life sentence like most people do, or at least 80-something years, you get about 81 months. And then someone who knew that the officers that were there wrote up the police report, and they altered it and put false stuff in there that would make sure that they wouldn't get charged. They trumped up the stuff that happened, saying that what we saw didn't happen like that. And so they falsely put information in there that was not true, and the 3 officers, they were found not guilty. Wouldn't you think somebody is trying to kill us?
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Years ago in the 90s, around 68th and Damon, over there by the tracks, one morning about 6 a.m., a young man found a box in the middle of the street. He opened it up, and it was full of weapons, guns, brand new, freshly off the track. How did they get to the middle of the street? Somebody is trying to kill us.
Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
If every time, see, let's find out why they're trying to kill us, all right? And we say to stop the rise of a black Messiah. You say, now here you go with the conspiracy theory. Then we say to control black population growth. Why? Why would somebody be trying to control our population? They're not bothering us. We just tripping. And they just reinstituted COINTELPRO among us and named it Black Identity Extremists. And COINTELPRO, it says in the actual document that the FBI director, J. Edgar Hoover, put out, it says that one of the things that they had to do was stop the rise of a black Messiah who would unify and electrify the militant black nationalist movement. And with that understanding of a black Messiah, because you don't want to understand it, they went ahead to bring down Marcus Mosiah Garvey, Malcolm X, Elijah Muhammad, and many, many more, Martin Luther King, Kwame Ture, all because we don't want to accept that they're trying to stop the rise of a messianic figure. What is a Messiah? In Hebrew, it's called Mashiach, means anointed one, appointed one. That means someone that is born into the world that see our condition and it touches them at the very core of their heart, and they have no choice that as they get filled with the anguish based on what they see, they begin to speak out and address the issue and dig deep to the root of the problem and call out the hidden hand that's throwing the rock and hiding it. That individual, like a Martin Luther King, like a Dr. Khalid Muhammad, becomes a threat to this world, to America first and the world at large. Why? And that's what we're going to find out in the little time that I have left. I want you to hear something. Here are 8 historical patterns of genocide. Now you tell me if we should be concerned. All right? The International Convention on Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide defines genocide as any of the following acts committed with intent to destroy, in whole or in part, a national, ethnical, racial, or religious group. A, killing the members of the group. B, causing seriously bodily or mental harm to members of that group. C, deliberately inflicting on that group conditions of life calculated to bring about its physical destruction in whole or in part. D, imposing measures intended to prevent births within that group. E, forcibly transferring children of that group to another group. Now, here's a research professor named Gregory Stanton who said these are the 8 steps that may be used to determine if black people are currently experiencing genocide. One is classification. Classification references the division into us and them. That one-drop rule. All right? While it's not a sign that genocide is on the way, genocide would be impossible without an established classification of the in group and the out group. Symbolization, symbols. Not only just in symbols, it can be even in fashion. So now what is the thing that symbolizes that our brothers and sisters or our brothers are in the game or are a member of a game?
Colors.
They've gotten beyond color now.
Yeah.
Used to be you wearing red or you wearing blue. But now is you have locks. Your underwear is showing your pants are down. You're wearing jeans, gym shoes, and hoodies.
Yeah.
This is what they're told in the police department to look out for, that when you see them in their vehicles or walking the street, those are our target. They classified them. They symbolized them. It says ID cards. Every time back at least 2 or 3 years ago, they would pull you over and they would take you out of the car and then they would say you're not under arrest, but they would pull out index cards and ask you questions, who you are, your name, your address, your phone number, getting an ID on you. And then they classify you as either being a gang member or being associated with a gang member. So that automatically when you die, that is the information they give to the news or the media. You don't have to be in a gang, but just your association marks you as part of the gang. Just what you're wearing marks you as part of the gang. If you're smoking a blunt in the car, that's related to gangs. Did you know that? Just because you're getting high in the car with your friends, that's related to being in a gang. Symbolization. Dehumanization. The targeted group are seen as pariahs. They're treated as less than human. And y'all just go into your mind's eye as I read. They're seen and treated like animals or like a kind of a disease. They're saying right now gun violence is in the top 10 as one of the diseases. Gun violence as a disease. Violence itself as a disease. Killing them is no longer considered murder. Dehumanizing words like nigger or even criminal or urban terrorist belongs to this step. Unlike the first two steps, dehumanization is a big leap in the direction of genocide. Organization. Genocide is always collective because it derives its impetus from group identification. It is always organized, often by states, but also by militias and hate groups who act independently or are aided secretly or overtly by the government. The killing might start at this stage, but not on a huge scale. We are allegedly charging the police department with having former members or even current members of the Ku Klux Klan in their police department. We're saying that they are members of the Ku Klux Klan who are judges. We're saying that they are members of the Ku Klux Klan who are prosecutors, defenders, lawyers. On every level, we're saying that they pulled off the white sheets and they put on blue uniforms and they put on black robes. Yes, we're saying that they're members of the Ku Klux Klan wearing doctors' jackets and coats. Yes. That when you going to get a test or whatever, you're standing there with the son or the daughter of a Ku Klux Klansman. Oh, I'm saying this.
Yes, sir.
You're going to see why a lot of people say, well, sax preacher, you know, you should have been made it in music. You can't talking like this.
No, sir.
Not talking like this. I had to lay down my life just so I can make sure that I expose whoever it is that's responsible for what's going on. We need to wake up. The name of the subject of this particular lecture is called Unleashing Radical Thought. What is that saying? That's saying that somebody has put radical thought on a leash. Why do you put something on a leash? To hold it back, to keep it down, to keep it from getting out of control. And so you leash it. And radical thought today has been leashed. And now I'm saying we have to unleash it. And the only way to unleash it, you got to bring it out. You got to talk about it. You got to expose what's going on. What's really going on. Here's another one, polarization. The first people killed in any genocide are not the pariahs themselves, but those in the mainstream who speak up for them.
Yes, yes, sir. Say that.
They may not be going after Farrakhan, but any musician, any artist, any actor, any person in any organization, they're now asking you to denounce Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Yes.
Okay.
Polarizing you. I'm here to say I support Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam 100%. And if you don't like it, do something about it. I'm standing with him. I've been standing with him since 1980. And I've been studying Honorable Elijah Muhammad since 1975. He's a man of God. And it says what comes from the heart reaches the heart. And it says game recognizes game. And I believe myself to be a messenger sent hear from God, the same God that sent the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And if you go against him, you go against me. And I'm calling the wrath of God down on anybody who is going against this man of God in our midst. Now, call it what you want, but I stated my case, and I'm standing on what I'm saying. And I will forever, forever stand behind any man or woman of God that's standing up for us and our people. I don't care what their religion is. No, the members of the Temple of Mercy Association don't get caught up in religious jargon. Yes, we do believe that religion is one of the major things that separate us as a people. Yes, we do believe that religion is man-made. And even the guy they call Jesus went against the doctrines of man and stood up for the truth that he said he represented. And Jesus didn't represent religion. Jesus mostly talked about a kingdom, a government, one that was to come. And so all the other people that's talking about everything else but what Jesus came here to talk about, you need to wrap that crap up.
Amen.
Come on with it. Yes, sir.
Well, you must be baptized. Jesus was the only one that got baptized. He didn't baptize nobody else.
That's right.
And if you're following him, then why you baptized?
Come on with it.
You say you follow Christ? No, I don't think you're following Christ. You're following something and somebody else.
There you go.
Here's another thing that might make you believe that there's a genocidal cloud over us as a people, and it's called preparation. Preparation for genocide includes identification, lists of victims are drawn up, houses are marked, and maps are made. The target groups, now deemed pariahs, are often separated from the rest of the country into ghettos, into camps, reservations, or some undesirable part of the country. Their property is taken from them, and they are left defenseless. Something as simple as taking your ID leaves you defenseless when it comes to you trying to get ahead in the world. You ever notice that? No ID? You can't even leave the country without an ID.
That's right.
If they pull you over and you have no ID, they can arrest you.
Yes, sir.
You say, well, I don't have a driver's license. Go get your state ID. Now, I know that we've been against that in the past. Now, when I say against it, I mean we have not been pushing the idea of the new IDs that came on the set with those chips in them. Remember the days when they were talking about the chips that were going to be in your credit card, in your state IDs, in your driver's license and things like that? We knew and we said that it was the mark of the beast.
Yes, sir.
How they identify you with being with this beast. Well, I'm here to identify the beast.
Come on.
See, this is the part that most black people, this is why I say we put a leash on radical thought. But this enemy is radically moving on us.
That's right.
And slapping us all in the face, and we ain't saying nothing. We just want to meditate. We just want to say peace, peace, peace. We just want to say, I forgive you, Mr. White Man. While he keeps slapping us, pop, 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 pop. Then we want to differentiate between what white man is white and which one ain't. No, he's a Jew, no, he's an Arab, but they both white.
That's right.
Come on.
The Native Americans call them pale faces. Will that help you out a little bit?
Cover them all. That's right. Pale face. That's right.
Then another one is extermination. This is the seventh step to show you that there's a genocidal plot against us.
That's right.
the final solution is extermination.
Yes, it is true.
It is considered extermination rather than murder because the victims are not considered human. They have not wiped off the books that we are 3/5 of a human being.
True.
I've been telling you that the Caucasian who understands that his survival is at stake
Yeah.
and that he's at zero population growth, one being born, 3 dying. He knows that as long as we are alive as a people, that we have a natural gun that shoots living bullets that can annihilate him over time and wipe him out.
That's right.
And that's why the black male is a threat. He had to get him a gun that he felt could move faster than our gun, and so he went and made a 6-shooter. And he put it around his waist, showing you that he can shoot from the hip faster than you. I know y'all ain't hearing it.
Yes, sir, out there. Yes, sir.
But it wasn't a real one. But it still wasn't fast enough. And so now we're using his artificial phallus to kill ourselves. Did you hear what I just said?
Yes, sir. We hear you, brother.
Should I be more cold and say what we call, what y'all call it? You know?
We got you, brother.
Oh, okay. You know how I am. I want to drive the message home. I want us to know exactly what we're talking about.
Yes, sir.
Then there's denial. The denial objective. That means they have a goal, but every time you try to say this is what they're doing, and you ask them about it, they'll deny it.
Yes.
The leaders of genocide downplay it. They lie about it. They say there never was a genocide. Even during the genocide, those committing the crimes dismiss reports as propaganda. As long as they are in denial, the killings can go on and on and on and on. They're killing us with alcohol.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, sir.
They're slowly transitioning from food and liquor stores to wine and spirit stores.
Go ahead on that.
I know y'all ain't looking at it.
Go ahead.
In the 90s, I said things that were coming, and now it's already here, and that's why I don't talk about it. Now I'm talking about other things to come.
Yeah.
You talking about a food desert, you'll see what a real one is when they shut down all of their food stores, and we won't have any place to shop.
Man.
Then all they'll give us is food for less,
Thank you.
less nutritional value.
Thank you. That's the truth.
Old foods instead of whole foods.
Okay, come on in there with me.
When they take the old food from on the north side at the Whole Food store, and 2 days later, if it's still there, they bring it down to 63rd and Halston, and you think it's whole food when it's old food.
Come on, brother. You say that, sir.
I know y'all say conspiracy theory. In the 90s, we checked on that theory.
Yeah.
At that time, we had Dominick's
Yeah.
And Jewel.
and Jewel's. Oh yeah, the Jews had their little store.
Both of them.
And I think it's called, what is it called? Safeway. It's the conglomerate that produces all the rest of the major stores. And so Safeway now is giving us food for less. And what's the other one? It's another one. It'll come to me. Y'all go there. When you go there, you'll remember. Y'all know what the name is. I can't, I'm still trying to remember. But food for less. Less nutritional value. Now, if a people that we deem as our enemy is feeding us too, what does that say about us?
Whole food.
No, we're talking about the white man that feeds us every day. When we go to the corner store, when we go to any grocery store, I don't care if he's Arab or Jewish, they're feeding us, but they are the enemy. Yeah. They are the magi. They are the magicians. They are the ones who pull the rabbi out of the hat, the rabbi. The hand is quicker than the eye. They playing games. And we're just watching it. And then we're just forgiving them. We'll run down the street and say 16 shots, 16 shots. And at the end of the whole thing, it just lets you know we can count. That's it. 16 shots, thank you. But yet, those are the 8 patterns of genocide that shows you that somebody is trying to kill us. Now, why are they killing us? Well, let's look at it. The Census Bureau projects a 45% increase in black population by 2025. This census was being read to us in this movement 10, 15 years ago.
Right.
And at that time, Mr. Trump wasn't president. And if he gets re-elected, the time that he goes out of office, it will be 2025. So now you should know why they put him there. Oh, y'all will catch it when it's all over. White Anglo-Saxon Protestant, the WASP, promotes the National Rifle Association.
That's right.
Who constantly deals with quick kill weapons of mass destruction. Not rifles, but they promote the automatic weapons. But yet, they'll tell us one thing and we'll just go sit back and say, oh, they just going hunting.
Yeah, they hunt.
What kind of fun is game and you shoot it 18,000 times and it fall out? You gonna be picking out bullets before you eat it. That's not a good game.
That's not a good hunt.
A good hunter is one shot, one kill.
There you go. Yes, sir. That's it.
So don't look at the cover-up about the National Rifle Association. If you want to reduce gun violence in our community, you gotta go to the head. It's the National Rifle Association. Let me tell you what they said in 2003, that president at the time. He said, I'm very proud to be taking the lead here at the National Rifle Association. We really need to buckle down and strap on our best argument to defend what is our God-given right. No more northern folk taking away what is rightfully ours. I'll not stand by it and let some liberal elitists try to ruin what has made this country great. Sound like the president you heard?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Don't they support him?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Then somebody say, would you clarify what you said? He said, I don't have to clarify. This was him talking after being elected to over 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 people. He said, I don't have to clarify that. You know God darn well what I mean. Southern cracker he is. Redneck. He said, in fact, it's only a matter of time before we can own colored people again. They sure as hell won't be our leaders. It is outright embarrassing.
Obama was in office then, I'm sure.
Oh, Obama was in office, yeah. Now, we think that was like 1960, don't we? We think that was 1957, 1930. If we don't unleash radical thought, we will let these crackers walk, skate, moonwalk through all what they're doing to us unopposed. Unopposed. If you don't say nothing, then they will move on us quicker and faster.
Yeah.
But we went to sleep.
Somewhere.
We don't want to say nothing.
Good.
We don't want to be like Colin.
Good.
We trying to get rich. And we know that to get rich, we got to sit in master's lap. Oh, you want to talk about high-level pedophilia? Y'all better catch it, boy. I ain't gonna go into it. He said this. He said, I'll be on the front lines making sure it happens. I don't want my grandkids growing up taking orders from a colored man. It's our God-given right to keep them as property and keep them in line. He's not the president today, but he's still on the board of directors. He's still in their meetings.
Yes.
And birds of a feather do what?
Fly together. Yes, sir.
I'm sure he's not the only one on the board that talk like that.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure he's not the only one on board that think like that. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? So, I'm saying that if we don't look at how they're trying to control our population, here's another one. Black families in Chicago and suburban Cook County have the highest removal rate of children from their parents' homes. The highest rate. And they showed you in Time magazine 10, 15 years ago that they were going to give black babies to gay white men.
Oh my. Exactly.
It was the center cover of Time magazine and it was in color. Who remember that?
Yes, sir.
Exactly what you did. Department of Human Services. Yes, indeed.
So DCFS, the acronym means destroying, did I say that right? Children's families systematically.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness.
Then they got a thing where they displace you
Yes.
when you want Section 8. They send you out of the city. Now, you have to live way out in the suburbs in an all lily white neighborhood for at least 2 years. Don't come back here, they say. And the white folks saying, don't send them here. Oh yeah. You don't believe that this enemy still see us and look at us in our communities like we in a laboratory experiment on monkeys. Oh, you forgot that they put in the paper when Obama was president that they showed him and his family as monkeys?
I saw it.
Oh no, we slept on that, didn't we? Oh, we laughed. That was just funny. They didn't mean that.
It was a meme.
How did it get in the media? How did the editor let it get through? Why?
Because he feel that way. Yes, sir.
Wake the hell up, Black America. You're the only people that somebody that wage war against and we ain't fighting back. Marching. Somebody said, let's not march. We just gonna get them at the polls for what they did to Laquan McDonald and let that man go. We gonna vote all the aldermen out. We gonna vote out the mayor, and we gonna go talk to Pritzker.
Out of the frying pan into the fire. Wow.
The Pritzker family funds the University of Chicago, who was very instrumental in bringing down our community in Woodline, working with Leon Fenton Sr. and Arthur Brazier Sr. And now they're working hard in Inglewood to take back Inglewood. Oh, this is gentrification at its highest. And they bring in all of their goodies first, like Whole Foods and all of those, what they call it, Chipotle, what's the other one?
Mariano's.
Who, Mariano's, name, come on, help me out.
Chick-fil-A,
Who?
Chick-fil-A.
Starbucks.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Starbucks, yes. See, that's how you move in. You bring all your stuff in first. You know how you do. Sometimes you don't move straight in. Yeah. And then you let them, sample it for a little while. You know what I mean? McDonald's, leave, and they even got a new chicken place. I saw it in my hood, crispy something.
Yeah, crispy, something like that, yeah.
Some kind of chicken thing.
Yeah.
And it's still there, been there for 2 years. We're being moved out. And nobody cares. We're saying that the government of the world knows that when an oppressed people cries out for deliverance, their cries and their pain go out into the universe. The Creator hears the cries of the oppressed, And nature begins to respond to that hurt and to that pain of the people. And the womb of that oppressed female becomes that remote place. The womb of the oppressed female becomes the place from which the deliverer will emerge. Do you know who they were?
Yes, sir. Mary.
Well, we can go all the way back there to Mary and Yeshua. But we also got the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey, the Honorable Noble Drew Ali, the Honorable Nat Turner. I should have said his name first.
Yes, sir. Gloria. Yes, sir.
I think I'm going to redo this
Colonel.
on my sheet here.
Put him up number
He
one.
should be first.
Yes, sir.
They didn't know nothing about a boogeyman until he was doing what he did. Well, little white kids couldn't go to sleep at night. They had to keep the light on. And the white families kept the living room light on because the boogeyman was coming. And they knew he didn't care if you had a child. They were killing men, women, children, and babies. What are you saying, bro? Is that what we need to do? We need to go out killing men, women, children, and babies in 2019? I'm not going to say nothing but this. Look at the news. That's all I'm going to say.
Who's getting killed?
Look at the news.
Men, women, children, and babies.
That's all I wanted to say. Look, I ain't saying nothing. Look at the news.
We're supposed
Black Chicago, as well as Black America, is in a state of emergency. We've been targeted for extermination.
Yeah.
And again, we know that, should I go that far? Nah, not yet. Let me read something. Harry Belafonte. Now I was going to take it somewhere that I don't think, I was going esoteric for a minute, but I'm going to stay right here. Harry Belafonte did a speech, and that speech was done at an NAACP award. This was February 2013. And he mentioned he made this sentence. He said the group that is most devastated by America's obsession with guns is blacks. He said in the gun game, this was his words. He said in the gun game, we, black people, are the most hunted. Now he was talking to all the black stars, all the black actors and actresses and artists, musicians and whatnot. And he was telling them how people like himself, Harry Belafonte, was an entertainer. But he also was a civil rights activist.
Yes,
He worked closely with Martin Luther King. He even said this. He said this at NAACP. He said, our only hope lies in the recall of a moment which has been referred to earlier. It was his last meeting, he said. This is Harry Belafonte. Says, my last meeting with Dr. King. It was just before he left to go off to Memphis to join the strike with sanitation workers. We held a strategy meeting, and Dr. King, the meeting was in my home, Harry Belafonte. And Dr. King, during that meeting, appeared to be distracted and in a dark mood. When we asked him what was the matter, he said, we have come far in the struggle for integration. And although we may be winning some battles, we have not won the war. Now remember, this is before he got killed. He said, I've come to the conclusion. He didn't say an educated guess. He said, I've come to a conclusion that in our struggle to integrate, we may be integrating into a burning house. That thought we found deeply disturbing. And when we asked him if such was his belief, what would he have us to do? And his reply was, we will have to become firemen. Y'all hear that? Into a burning house. So as firemen, when you go into a burning house, you don't go in there without an outfit on or a uniform. You know, they say that if you're really an activist about your people, you'll go in a house with a gasoline jacket on to save your brother and sister, right? And so I'm saying today, we got a lot of handkerchief head niggas, not only in corporate America working as judges and police officers and lawyers, but we got a lot of handkerchief head niggas that are community activists out here yakking at the mouth and ain't doing a damn thing.
That's right.
That's the truth, man.
I didn't make a mistake when I said yaktivists.
Yeah, yakety.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is what Harry Belafonte was trying to tell us. I'm going to be going back and forth reading some of the things that he said at that particular NAACP award. I think I'll keep it up here because I got to go back. I may not have time, but I hope that I can. Is that
1 minute.
1 minute? Well, since I got 1 minute, I'm going to talk about the new COINTELPRO in 60 seconds. They named it Black Identity Extremists. That means if you identify with your blackness, and just even calling it black, that's extreme to them. Because they scared of the word black power.
Yeah.
And we say black power. And we say it to agitate them. We say it so they just won't have a free reign walking in our community thinking everybody's asleep. But somebody still know what black power is. Somebody still know that it means the power to define, the power to develop, the power to defend that which is in the best interest of black people. And that being the case, I want to share with you, if I can find it, again, before we close out, what Brother Stokely Carmichael said black power was. And hopefully this is it. Let's see. There it is. Stokely Carmichael, who became Kwame Ture.
Yes, sir.
Is that it?
Yes, sir.
And he had to go over to Africa because they was after him here in the United States. He said the goal of black self-determination, what is that? Is that Kuji Shakali?
Self-determination.
He said the goal of black self-determination and black self-identity is black power.
Right.
He said black power is full participation in the decision-making processes affecting the lives of black people and recognition of the virtues in themselves as black people. We must, you all, unleash radical thought. There is no way in heaven or hell that you can call yourself a black nationalist using civil rights techniques.
That's right. Come on. That's only coming.
Y'all don't see that happening?
Yep.
These same niggas that's voting and supporting all these puppeticians and people that's running to be a puppet, those same people gonna try to convince you that they nationalists after it's all over. Yeah, that they about self-determination. Yeah, that they're about doing for self. Having your own grocery store, having your own entertainment entity. I ain't even got into why they after R. Kelly. I wanted to mention that. Oh, it's pretty deep. I'll do that next time. Yeah, my time is up. But I did want us to understand that somebody's trying to kill us.
Sure will.
And that we have went to sleep
Yep.
on addressing the issues. That we want to talk about everything else but what they are doing to us. You know. And I'm not gonna go to sleep on it. I gotta be like Brother Collins said. I'm gonna have to be like a pit bull on the backside of white America.
Yeah.
I gotta put a pit bull grip on their butt. And not let go. Because if you go to sleep, somebody gotta stay woke.
That's right.
Even in prayer, they say, when you at war, if everybody is having their eyes closed, holding hands, you gotta have somebody's around there with their eyes open.
That's right now.
There's a group that pray with their fingers like this and their eyes wide open while they pray. Because they'll tell you a new line in the middle of their prayer. You know what I'm talking about. Thank you all for listening. Please look us up, Toma Nation 2 on Facebook. But we ain't finished. We're calling up another person in a few minutes.
The Toma headquarters. We thank you, Black family. See you next Sunday. Black Power.
This is the eternal divine spirit, the one that causes all that exists to exist, the one that is self-existent.
How many men have children and the children never meet their father? See, you created a void in that child because you are a part of that child.